It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football?
This should be a good one to watch.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level, and if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley.
A gain of 7, and the Jets first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. To return is Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. If he continues to play up to his potential, this team's going to be tough to beat.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Will McDonald, their tackle. Third and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get forward for about a yard. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw. Here's a 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. On first and 10, here's Baker. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll be third down. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Set to go now on first and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. One of the tight ends motions right. On second down, Baker. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 14.
As a quarterback, understanding where you are in the situation of the game is critical to playing at a high level. In this case, yes, he suffers the sack, but a couple yards deeper, and it would have resulted in a safety.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Irving.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. Yeah! And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
2nd down, Rodgers. Toward the sideline and taken in by Adams. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Rodgers. That one to Corley. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He'll work forward a short gain to the 25. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try to run for it with Hall. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that 1st and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Buccaneers 3.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Baker to throw. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. That is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A short one there to Otten. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
New York.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. Second and a yard. Here's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Jets 14, Buccaneers.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. Toward the sideline, taken in by Godwin.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put a receiver in motion to the left. A second down throw for Mayfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
second down and 8. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On second down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll run with Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he will score. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The quarterback just has no chance to escape when the offensive line gets beat that fast. When the defensive line can get in the backfield before the quarterback even hits his back foot of his drop, he's got no choice but to just eat the sack and live to play another play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 33 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it, gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Talk about making your presence felt on this drive. 2 sacks in a game is great. 2 sacks in a row on the same offensive possession is unheard of, and tell you what, they get to the sideline, there's going to be a lot of high fives and helmet slaps.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, You don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On second down, a run with Irving. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Hall. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Rodgers. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson.
This is a really popular concept on third down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. They give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the first down.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll go again here with Irving. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes Otten in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Taking off. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have a clock in their head. They understand exactly how much time do they have before they start stressing the protection. He realized pretty quickly here it was time to go, tuck the ball, become a runner, and he's able to pick up a big gain.
They motion a receiver right. Throwing is Baker. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. First time they've looked his way all game long. but he comes through with the grab and a first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He keeps it himself, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, here's Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Right back to Irving. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. A give. This is Irving. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot,